Hi, Jeff Cotrupe from Stratecast, a division of Frost & Sullivan. We're here at IBM Pulse 2011, and I am speaking here with Dexter Henderson of IBM. Some of the big themes this week, some of the opportunities that we see in our research. For example, the biggest thing is that the IT teams have a chance to become the enterprise service provider. That's the first thing. The second thing is trying to show leadership in helping change the economics of IT, which then helps change the economics and cost picture for the company. There are a couple of big benefits like that, but here's the problem. On the other side of it, IT teams that are beset with complexity and with a lack of integrated systems across the infrastructure, they're in no position to do any of those good things and yield any of those other benefits.
Right.
They're just scrambling to keep up. So I guess I appreciate you stopping to talk with us. It's a busy week here. Do you have a minute to just talk about some of the themes of complexity and the lack of integration and what that means to the industry and to the companies that are struggling with these things?
Well, I can talk to you, but it may take more than a minute to explain the IT complexity and the lack of integration.
Oh, sure, fair enough.
IT complexity and the lack of integration is causing a lot of IT organizations to spend 75% of their budget just to manage and monitor existing systems that they already have in their data center.
Right.
And what impact this is causing is actually they're not able to invest in growth initiatives to help make their company competitive. It also impact the responsiveness to business changing conditions, and also responsive to customers. And what this does is impact the customer satisfaction, where you can actually lose customers at. If I had to summarize it, I would say IT complexity and the lack of integration is actually keeping customers from making more efficient use of the existing resources. And as they add new resource to this complex environment, is also impacting that.
One of the other issues that I'd like to kind of bring out here is that, and maybe a lot of people don't always think of it this way, but system architecture, it always mattered,
Yes.
but now it really matters. And I'd like to get some of your thoughts on why it matters and some of the solutions, the directions, that we can provide to companies out there that would ease this and sort of make system architecture flow, with the direction of the business and to support and serve the business better than it's doing right now.
Oh, it's very important. It can actually give you a competitive edge if you have a integrated end-to-end system architect. It also gives you an advantage of getting services out to the industry much faster than your competition. And if you have a very good one, you can actually help improve your customer sat. Customer sat is very, very important in these times of economic downturn. But having that infrastructure in place is very important in actually running your business, growing your business, and showing leadership in the industry.
I appreciate that, because one of the things that we always research and study about are all sorts of CRM concepts. And people usually, this is one of the first things they turn to when they talk about customer sat, as you said there, and retaining the customers. Well, we got to do a better job with CRM. What I think I hear you saying is that we need to do a better job at the basic system architecture and system management before we even start talking about a CRM.
That is correct, because
Okay.
that is the foundation for a lot of the CRM systems, and actually tying into the rest of your systems to share data across all of your IT infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
And by sharing that data, give you information that can probably help even drive your CRM even more efficient and effective than what it is today.
Well, you're right. It did take a lot more than a minute, but I think it was well worth it, and I appreciate your time. This is Jeff Cotrupe, Stratecast, division of Frost & Sullivan. I've been talking with Dexter Henderson from IBM, and we're at IBM Pulse 2011. I appreciate you taking a few moments with us to talk. Have a good rest of the week.
Thank you very much.
All right. Take care.